I really just feel like I just need this revitalization right now.
I'm exhausted.
I'm so exhausted.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, it's fucking good.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to Coffee with Rachel.
It's episode 20.
Yeah.
We are
2 decades worth of pod now.
2 decades, yes, exactly. And next episode, we're going to be legally able to drink.
Oh, right. It's the 21st episode, and
Yeah.
we have a special beverage that we will be drinking in that one. But honestly, I feel like we should be drinking that right now.
Oh,
because
yes, we should be.
we just watched the Democratic debate. That made it sound like
Yeah.
it was bad. It was good. I'm just tired.
It was really good. It's just politics makes me anxious.
As fuck. So AF.
Even with this time around, watching the Republican debates, it's I'm anxious because one of these people could be president.
I'm terrified.
This time around, I'm anxious because one of these people
could still lose to a Republican.
Yes, and I want honestly any of them, but we'll get into it later. But
not really.
Not really, but
when I watch the Republican debates, I have overwhelming fear in my body.
Literally, you should have fear for your body because
True. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm not.
Some of the Republicans decided to weigh in on the debate tonight, and Huckleberry was out there making an ass of himself. Oh my god! And he is one of the front runners, right?
I mean, I know
Trump's killing it, which is
don't
even get me started.
Himself, but Huckabee's almost worse, and he's been in a couple of presidential races before. I guess he's back out after a little while, but oh man, it is scary. He's the one walking around with Kim Davis.
Yeah.
Supporting her and everything, and it just scares the living hell out of me.
He said something tonight, oh my god, I mean, he was just going in, he said some really racist things, he's just terrifying. And then Trump was obviously, out there, and what was scary is what you said to me earlier, was that all of these news things are reporting on the debate tonight, and they just keep opening it with here's Donald Trump's thoughts about the Democratic debate, instead of just being here's what Bernie Sanders said at the debate. And so you just see all this Trump shit, they're really pushing him, and it's terrifying.
Thank God that the Dem debate was the top hashtag on Twitter, and then they were having those shitty ass taglines along with the hashtag. But then thank God Bernie Sanders, it was a sponsored hashtag, but it was debate with Bernie, and that was the number 2 hashtag all night long.
Yeah,
thank
people
God
were
that
using
was
it
there.
too.
Yeah, because that at least bring awareness and stuff. But keeping it that shittiness, honestly, that was terrible taglines from Twitter.
I know.
Well, yeah. Before we get into it, I guess we should talk about the coffee that we are drinking. So this blend comes to us from New York.
Nice.
Some East Coast blend here. This is from Lindsay, and she sent us something we haven't yet had
on the show.
Obviously, we haven't had this coffee yet, but I mean, it's a different type.
This isn't Coffee with Rachel. This is Express. I just said X. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you are a barista.
Drag me right now. Espresso roast with Rachel and Chris. I'm really just
drag it out.
All right, so
yeah, so we did some nice little French pressing for this, and
it's delish, and it gives a punch.
It's fucking great.
Exactly what I needed after, I don't know, debates just take a lot out of me, even if I'm, agreeing with a lot.
So this bag here, give you the bag aesthetic. It's a nice white and black theme here, but it's also got a red circle with an exclamation mark in the middle of it. I think that's the brand logo, I would say. The brand logo. I think that's what the kids call it these days. It says here that the leftist espresso... Did we even say the name?
No.
It's leftist espresso blend.
That's kind of fucked up for what we're talking about tonight. We're kind of leftist.
Oh my god! I did not even put this all together.
I know.
Holy
shit. Hand me the bag
you're
and
rightist.
Oh, I don't like that. Alright, so anyway.
So it says that the flavor of this roast is baking spice, toasted caramel, and Concord grape. What an eclectic mix.
That is a party that I didn't expect to have in my cup.
Honestly, I don't think my palate is good enough to pick up on those kind of notes, but it's fucking good.
Yeah, overall, it's just getting a good for me. Like, it's got a robust flavor with a sweet, smooth after finish.
Oh my god.
A lot of these coffees kind of have that description.
It says on the back that the characteristics are chocolate and baking spice.
Interesting.
And it says that this is their signature blend. So, it's pretty damn good.
Well, I
can see why it's their signature. I would sign some papers with this blend, you know?
You're not wrong. So it's very delicious, so thank you. Did you say who gave this out?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
What are we talking about tonight? I know we're obviously going to talk a little bit about the debate. I don't want this to be like politics with Crachel or anything, because like...
Yeah, so we will talk about that, but you know...
But like briefly.
There's other things that we want to talk about too.
Yeah, so what else do we want to talk about?
Well, this is just something...
have some good questions that we want to answer from the benches.
There's been a lot of Patreon and email questions.
So we're going to really churn
in.
things, yeah. Okay.
So, one thing I did want to say though is like, this is relating to the coffee, so I want to say it now. So I went to Starbucks this morning.
Drag them.
And I already think it's like lame that Starbucks like doesn't have a really complete menu at all. Like I know if they were actually going to have like their full menu, it'd be like the entire, like every wall of the entire building, because their menu has so many things and so many combinations. But,
living and dining combination.
Oh my god! All right, David. So their menus are already like really small, but then when I went into Starbucks today. Like this one that I go to, they have like 4 of their like panels that they have, you know?
Yeah.
And only one of those panels had actual menu items on it. The other 3 were all just ads for their new app. And so then the last panel had like the holiday drinks on it. And so
I thought
like,
you were going to say the holidays.
Oh my god.
It had the holidays drinks. Ew, eggy.
Ew. Eggnog.
I cannot wait for that to come back. The whole tone just changed as soon as you said that.
We love Starbucks.
Oh my god.
But like, I feel so bad for anybody that like just is innocent and wants to know more about what to order at Starbucks, but like you have to know already without looking at any
it's
sort
like
of menu.
In and Out.
Honestly, it's like In and Out. Holy shit, yeah. There's like, you just have to know. You have to ask.
But In and Out has 2 menu items, so it's a lot different.
Yeah.
This is like, oh, whatever.
So that's why when you order like quad grande 2-pump non-fat like white mocha or something like that, like people are always like, "What the hell is that? What did you just say? What language was that?"
Yeah.
Like, when you're there with people that don't know, it's because, like, those kind of things aren't on the menu.
Yeah. I just love that you continuously drag Starbucks while also reaping the benefits of their pumpkin spice social media campaign.
Yeah. Well,
how do you feel about that? I feel like I just roasted you, but, like, also slightly toasted your nuts, if you know what I'm saying. Like those almonds, they're getting out a nice flavor.
Well, all right, and then we'll take it in the constructive criticism route.
Chris criticism?
Chris's constructive criticism considers.
Can you please make a channel where you constructively criticize shit and you're just called Chris...
Criticize?
Chris, yeah, honestly.
Jesus, God.
But, like, you should just criticize...
A channel about negativity, goddamn.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, we're not trying to do that, I guess.
But,
didn't realize.
Starbucks, if you're listening...
Don't listen.
Don't listen. Also, I love you, pumpkin spice.
That Twitter, whoever runs it, like, what a cute person they must be, like...
Also, just add more items on your menu so we know what we can order.
So I've been, like, over here. Hopefully you couldn't hear me trying to braid my hair. And if you don't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter, which is Rachel Whitehurst, I got my hair cut the other day, and now it's really short, and I don't know why I'm sitting over here trying to braid it for, like, waves when clearly it's not braidable. But that's what I've been working on.
I'm getting a haircut on Thursday.
Oh my god, Chris is getting hooked up.
I'm going to be a model.
I know! There is, like, I don't even know what it is. It's a place that's, I think it's in the...
It's a salon. Yeah, it's in the Pacific Place.
Yeah, it's a salon in the Pacific Place, to repeat what Chris said. And our friend goes there, and the fucking stylist is like, we need more dudes coming, so we're going to post Chris's photo on their Instagram, and he's going to Instagram them, and you're going to get a haircut. And that is, like...
Sick deal, honestly.
That is, like, very nice.
That's so cool. Honestly, first the pumpkin spice sleeve, now a free haircut. Like, I don't
even get free haircuts. And, like, I actively promote my salon because I love them. Like, honestly, eat my ass. Okay, so that's something cool that's going on in the Chrachel Cinematic Universe. I'm trying to look at my calendar, like, any other things?
What else is happening? Well...
We're doing lots of pumpkin shit soon.
Yeah.
It's about to get pumpkin... It's already really fucked up in here with all the pumpkins that you bought that one day.
Yeah.
When you came home and you're like, look what I bought. And I'm like, he probably got, like, salt and vinegar
gourds.
chips. Yeah, and it was just a bag of decorative gourds. And there's so many now. Like, have we discussed this?
Yes.
Good, because it needs to be reiterated. There's so many gourds.
But, yeah, on Rachel's channel, youtube.com/Rachel Layers.
Shut the fuck up.
There's gonna be a lot of pumpkin-themed content coming up.
Pretty much, like, all of the people in my life right now are like, can we shoot a video on your channel where we, like, just do stuff with pumpkins and we're just fucked up? And I'm like, yeah, we can definitely do that. So we're gonna do a drunk review of a bunch of pumpkin spice things with Chris, because duh, pumpkin spice queen.
Yes, I am the ultimate authority on what tastes good in a pumpkin spice food.
Yes. I'm gonna be doing a drunk pumpkin carving video with Bree, and I want to do another drunk review this month. I think I want to make it closer to Halloween, and I want it to be like users, like you guys, I don't know why I said users, but like viewers submitted fucked up pumpkin carvings, and we have to review like how fucked up they are. You know what I mean?
That'd be awesome.
Some like Guy Fieri pumpkins. Like, yeah, I just think that would be really fun.
This is just gonna be the month of drunk pumpkin content.
And like, how good? Because like, I'm finally taking my channel to a place where I can really hone it. And like, what says like this last? Oh my god! This time last year, I would probably be having like a panic attack right now, being like, I think everybody wants a Halloween tutorial, but I suck at makeup. What do I do? And this year, I'm going to have 3 pumpkin videos. And I like it.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
I'm pumped.
Pumpkins.
I've used that joke too many times. It's really fucked up. Anyway, sweet cinnamon pumpkin candle burning away.
Alright.
The sweet smells of pumpkin right now.
Another thing we did was yesterday we celebrated Canadian Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah, so I did not know that Canadian Thanksgiving
Was so early.
Was so early and was just the same day as Columbus Day / Indigenous Peoples Day.
It's not even like a slash.
It's not a slash. Like honestly, like
it's Indigenous.
It's Indigenous Peoples Day, but like
yeah. But I didn't know they were the same day because they don't teach you shit about Canada when you go to American public school.
All I knew is that it was like north of us.
It's there and it's gold and maple. So that's what we know. Everything else I know about Canada, I've learned through like pop culture, which is probably real bad. Like that one incestuous Disney show, Derek and My Brother Derek or whatever, and it's like this fucking brother and sister, but they had weird sexual tension and everybody shipped them.
Oh
and
my God.
It was like one Disney Canadian show, and it was really fucked up.
Everybody
right now, because I know you didn't watch Disney Channel, but everybody right now just like screamed. I bet you. That, like, for, like, my incest content, I want that show and that one Folgers commercial. Which, like, okay, so yesterday we celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving, and, like, I was feeling festive. I felt so fucking festive. It was, like, raining. I think I wore a sweater. There was turkey, you know, like, I was feeling so festive.
Yeah.
And then I thought about that Folgers commercial, and I was like, it's not truly Christmas until that starts floating around again.
You know, we gotta start watching, like, just daytime TV, trying to find
I don't
that
think
commercial.
it'll be played. I think it got enough, like, controversy that they'll probably, like, not do it anymore. They probably have a new one. But, like, it'll circulate online around this time. Like, BuzzFeed will be like, remember that incestuous Folgers commercial? It's like, teens react to that incest Folgers commercial. Like, I bet that fucking happens. So, that's cool. Yeah, so...
Now I'm just ready for Thanksgiving 2.0.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just so ready for that food now.
Thanksgiving reminds me of Lila, which is like the best shit ever, because Valentine's Day / my birthday reminds me of Squeezy. Both great things, right? And then Thanksgiving reminds me of Lila.
Like, it's our anniversary, Thanksgiving, and Lila all within the span of like 2 weeks.
And then it's my birthday, Valentine's Day, and the day we got Squeezy all like at the same time. And then your birthday, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's like pretty cool.
And then the rest of the year we just sit around and do nothing.
Yeah, and the rest of the year we're like, it's warmer? What is this?
The only thing that we celebrate in the summertime is just our anniversary of moving to Seattle.
True.
Yeah,
there's no other like spring holidays that I can get behind.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm not gonna be offensive. You know. So.
April Fool's Day though.
Oh, I got plans. I've been planning this for
Arbor Day?
years.
Are you fucking kidding me? Arbor Day?
That's true.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't know.
Fucking trees, man. Alright, so...
Oh, I'm getting interviewed by a bench this week.
Oh my god.
Like an actual bench.
know-
Like, not like a person like in the... Like a bench, like a guy
We know you're
fied
listening.
bench. We know you're here.
The Lexus in Flavortown is coming over.
Oh my god, wouldn't it be fucked up?
I was thinking already what you're about to say.
Do
and
you drive a
had me-
Lexus?
Oh my god, I was not thinking that. Okay, never mind.
You're like, I know exactly what you're going to say every moment, and I dragged you. Yeah, so she's coming by, and we're doing something for her college, and we're gonna have coffee with Rachel in the flesh, and she's meeting the chunks.
Yeah, second bincho to get Coffee with Rachel IRL.
True. Please come to Seattle and be my friend. Also, I don't know if we talked about this last time. We probably did. Realtors in Seattle.
We did not talk about this.
Oh. Okay, so guys, listen. We gotta talk. I know everybody's probably like, we're gonna put like the debate in the title, because duh. And everyone's gonna be like, where is the debate stuff? And I'm like, so guys.
Hey, listen, last episode it was
Depressing.
It was about World Mental Health Day, and we didn't start talking about that until like a half hour into the show. So like,
Really? Goddamn. We gotta get better.
whatever.
Listen.
It's a long show.
So Chris and I have an amazing idea for a super amazing video series on my channel.
We're not going to say what
I'm
it
not
is.
going to say what it is, but I really need a realtor friend that would be helpful in helping us with this project. It would be incredible. They would be in it.
Yes.
So we need a realtor to like
If
be in it.
anybody knows or can refer us to a realtor in
With a cool
Seattle,
vibe.
with a cool vibe,
Like
and
someone that wouldn't mind being in a YouTube video, like not your like grandma, you know,
Yes.
that, unless she wants to be in it, because like fuck, that'd be cool.
somebody that would be really willing to help us with a series that might be ongoing.
It wouldn't make them look bad at all. They'd actually
No.
look really good, and we'd
We
look
could
like
even
stupid.
like give them a quick little shout out at
Oh,
the end of the
yes.
video. Like, we can't offer it any money, but like,
Oh yeah, we could totally give your realtor services a shout. You know what I'm saying?
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So
You're right. So if anybody knows, I gotta tweet about this or something.
Yeah, if anybody knows, shoot an email to CoffeeWithChrachel@gmail or to your email.
Yeah.
That would be really appreciated,
That'd be
because
so
this
great.
is a idea we've had for a little while, and now
And I
we-
know it would take like over time, but the videos that would come out of it would be my best work.
it would. Be,
I feel.
it would be your best work,
And like,
honestly.
I don't care if nobody watches it. I just need to make it happen. It's like my life. Oh my god. That and like doing a collab with someone from the Food Network, like, fuck.
Oh man.
Anyway, so that's something we've been meaning to bring up because I really just want that to happen.
Oh god. It would fuck you guys up.
They probably already know what it is.
Yeah, probably already knows, but...
No, it's not Lover Listed collab. I wish.
Oh my god.
Like...
David and Hillary, please.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'd love to be on that show. I really want to watch that other one. Mike Diamond in the Rough right here. What is that?
Fixer Upper.
Fixer Upper. There's a show on HGTV called Fixer Upper, and they have this commercial that plays every 5 seconds, and it's like, this guy's like, I feel like it's like a couple that is in this show, and like they do this show, and they fix people's houses, I guess. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to. And the guy goes, like, I feel like I was your first project. And she's like, Mike Diamond in the Rough right here. And, like, I just, like, every time I see her face, because she's in, like, multiple commercials, like, not even that exact one. And I just see her, and I'm like, Mike Diamond in the Rough right here. And then the other day, on Netflix, they added it, and it was, like, the first thing, like, her fucking face.
Like, I think you were on your phone, and I loaded up Netflix, and then I was just like...
Rachel.
You're my diamond in the rough right here. And then you looked up and you screamed.
It's so, like, if you... Okay, like, I honestly feel like right now I'm connecting to the people that watch HGTV as much as I do. Because if you watch that channel for, like, even... 2 hours.
One show. Like...
One show. You will have seen that commercial at least 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
That and the Pioneer Woman's Walmart commercial. That's all you see. Oh my god. So let's talk politics.
Oh my god.
Just briefly, maybe we already did talk about it, but it was a good time. We like Sanders, okay?
Yeah, we're just
really
going to go out there
him.
and say we are feeling the burn, you know.
We def feel that burn. I mean, if you saw, like, Mark Ruffalo feels the burn, and you know I feel Mark Ruffalo.
I mean, God feels the burn, according to the tweet of God.
That really fucked me up. I thought, you know, since Huckleberry's out there screaming about God, and God's like, fuck you, Huckleberry.
Oh my god.
Not like real God, like Twitter God, okay? Anyway. Yeah, so I didn't know Anderson Cooper was going to be the one moderating everything, but I think he did a good job dragging everybody.
Yeah, the beginning was, like, great. I understand why he does that, but, like...
Yeah, it was good.
I thought Bernie Sanders gave some really good punches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
We're, like, being very careful because we just, like, don't love talking about politics, though...
Yeah, it
like,
just stresses me out so much, but, like, you can go read our Twitters if you want a little bit more, a little bit...
Me tweeting a comparison of Jim Webb's neck and Squeezy's neck. So follow us on Twitter for more political commentary.
God.
Like, it did tweet some serious things, but, like, at the end of the day... You know, Jim Webb's neck and Squeezy's neck ruffles looked very similar.
Yep.
And I had to draw that comparison. I don't know. I just personally, like, as much as I want a woman to be president, because, duh, I feel, like, more connected to the things that Bernie Sanders says. And so it sucks to me that big fucking media is just, like, all... I mean, it makes sense because she's so, you know, connected.
And, like, yeah.
But, you know, she's on, like, Ellen DeGeneres is, like, out there pulling for her and shit, and, like, SNL is out there, and it's just, like, fuck. And, like, I know that if people listened to what Bernie Sanders was saying, that, you know, he would have a lot more people rallying behind him, and I really like him. Yeah. But if you don't like him or whatever, like, I don't want to start a debate.
It's totally
I'm just giving you my opinions, so...
I just feel like people just, like... immediately discredit him because he labels himself as a democratic socialist.
Yeah, that's a scary thing for a lot of people to hear. So,
but
I understand
they don't
hear the message.
They don't hear the message. Yeah, and so like if they were to actually pay attention, he just wants what's best for the average person.
At least that's what we feel personally.
Yes.
So I just want to say that. Not trying to do anything. But wait, I fucking hate Huckleberry and Trump though. I mean, I honestly hate a lot of those people.
I'm not a fan of anybody on the Republican side.
Yeah, okay,
I mean, I'll say it. Like,
yeah,
I'm not, duh.
But, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so that's that. But yeah, I don't know why the fuck I'm so shy about all this. I don't know. I just was always taught, like, we don't talk about this. But maybe that's because at my house, everybody is probably voting for Trump.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why we don't talk about it, because, and you'd think, like, they'd want a Jew And, like, that's part of what I love about Bernie Sanders, too. And I think that's part of the reason why a lot of people won't vote for him, unfortunately. Which really sucks, because people think that, like, anti-Semitism, like, doesn't fucking exist in this country. And it fucking does. But, you know.
I still can't believe that, like, exists. Like...
Who said the thing recently about the Holocaust? And they said that the Holocaust could have been avoided if the Jews carried more guns.
I think it was Ben Carson, but
I'm going to do this.
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Siri, who said that the Holocaust would be avoided if the Jews had more guns recently?
It was when there was the latest shooting in Oregon that they said this.
I saw this on the web for if the Jews had more guns recently.
It is the doctor. Okay, so Ben Carson is the Republican candidate that's also like a brain surgeon or some shit.
Surprisingly, like, number 2, I believe last time
He's
I heard...
a fucking idiot. Like,
after watching the first Republican debate, I didn't think he was, like, that serious of a contender.
I know.
But
it's so
surprisingly, he is.
Great. But he said that thing. And which one is, like, it's so shitty because, like, no, that's not true. And 2, it also puts the Holocaust on the victims. It's like, you guys could have stopped this yourselves. You guys could have stopped your own mass genocide if you had a little more gun action happening. Like, that's so fucked up.
Yep.
Who the fuck? Okay, so that's my commentary on that one.
That's okay, though. I mean...
A lot of people think it didn't even exist.
A lot of people on the Republican side seem to be pretty okay with genocide. So, I mean, like, that's...
Yeah, true.
I mean, we can be cautious, but, like, it's fucking true. Like, what Republicans said, what Trump said about, like, immigrants.
Oh, yeah.
And what Huckabee said about Koreans tonight during the debate.
Know.
Like...
Insane.
It's insane, and these are the people that we want to represent us as the face of our country.
And, like, Huckleberry has been, he's been, like, a governor, and he's been, I think, like, he's had, like, multiple positions, and, you know, also running for president, and then, like, just tweeting stuff like that. And, like, Trump's, like, whole campaign, it's just, like, what person from Celebrity Rehab or something can we make, like, a president or something? Right? Like, it's, like, crazy, like... It blows my mind, you know, God, like, who's next?
I think, like, one of the best things that came out of tonight, though, and it came in a tweet earlier, and then it, like, came from the people on the stage later on, is that somebody tweeted, like, the Democratic debate is about issues, the Republican debate is about Carly Fiorino's face. Because of, like, what Trump said about her face. Not
one person said something negative against women tonight.
The Democratic side is, like, obviously they all want to win, but they're kind of along the lines of, like, if I don't win, just please vote for one of us.
Yeah, that's the general feeling I'm getting.
And they're just like, I think Hillary's the one that said it, that's like, America does great when there's a Democrat in office. And, like, so even she's just kind of along the lines of, like, you know...
And they weren't, like killing each other tonight. Like, you watch a Republican debate, and, like, people are gonna get, like, smacked in the face. Like, everyone is screaming. There's There's spit flying. Donald Trump's hair is moving. Like, there's just so much
personal
happening.
Attacks on, like,
yeah,
facial
and he's, like,
features.
people calling each other ugly. Like, just dumb, elementary insults. And then on the Democratic debate, people are arguing and talking over each other, but they're just trying to get their words in about their issues.
Yeah, they're arguing each other's issues.
No one is calling out...
That's the point of the debate.
And what terrifies me is, like, okay, so say Hillary wins the primaries.
Yes.
And say Trump wins the primaries. Imagine that. Because he is just going to be disgusting towards her just for being a woman. And, like, I mean, him against anybody. I mean, God, he would drag Bernie and it would just be embarrassing.
I'm just wondering, like,
I'm terrified.
At what point, like, Trump says all these disgusting things, but he's still number one in the polls, like...
It's because there's a lot of disgusting people.
What point does he say enough disgusting crap to insult enough people that he starts losing support?
I just don't get how people can take him seriously. Like, that people are taking him seriously as someone that they would hold in a position of power.
Well,
when
he's got a couple
says
of
shit like-
he's got a couple of skyscrapers all across the world, so he knows what he's doing, right?
Oh, yeah. That's what my parents used to say. My mom used to say, I think that America's economy would get fixed if we had somebody like Trump as a president. And then when he ran this year, I was like, thank God we're not talking because I do not want to be around for this.
No.
Can you imagine
no,
what
no.
Thanksgiving would have been like this fucking year, next year?
Because I know you're, like,
Goodbye.
anytime you'd be talking on the phone, like, it'd be, like, political stuff. I remember that from when it was the last presidential
They would bring it up
election.
all the time, and, like, I know that our political views are completely different, and so I don't even want to talk about it because I'm not going to change the mind of these people. Like, they're not going to change. Like,
I mean, like,
fuck.
yeah.
Like,
There's no way, so.
yeah, I can, yeah. So I'm really glad that I'm honestly not around for that shit. Like, my sister votes for people in the Republican committee, and she votes for whoever has the funniest sounding name. So, like, this is not something that I want to, like, talk about. So, like, I mean, fuck. Can you imagine my mom, like, reading my Twitter?
Goddamn.
Though, like, secretly, I feel like just because Bernie is Jewish, like, they would have had, like, some sort of... Because that's how she always is.
Yeah.
Like, they would have had, like, some sort of, like, love for him. But, I don't know, the socialism part probably just fucked them up.
Yeah. Well,
Now that I talked about that. My grandparents were on the Republican committee in Pennsylvania, and my grandma was real good friends with Santorum. So, like, just giving you a little background on how the fuck I was raised. I was scared.
and yet you still turned to, like, to have the views that you have, which...
I don't know how. Just my teachers. The thing, when I was in school, I did have some really good teachers, and I listened to them. And I also read a lot, so...
I just went
And I
online
like to
and
read
educated
news,
myself.
yeah. So, yeah.
I'm really hoping that this is, like, the first election where there was social media last election, but, like...
Social media played a huge part in Obama's campaign.
I know that, but it wasn't near where it is even today. Like, social media is, like...
It's always fucking moving quick.
It is, like, now just, like, the way of communication. Like, I feel like it's going to... A lot of people are discrediting, like, Bernie Sanders, like, that he can't win, but be surprised. Look at what he's done already.
Obama nailed the millennials with his social media campaign when he was running for president both times. It was just very smart.
Yeah.
The thing that I wish Bernie was doing, but it's probably because Hillary Clinton has, like, buyouts on, like, all of, like, media, is because, like, I just wish that he was the one that's, like, on SNL being funny, and he was the one getting interviewed on The Tonight Show and shit. Like, she's all over the fucking funny shows, and that's what Obama did, and it worked for him.
Yeah.
And it would work for Sanders. I just wish...
They're just not
It
paying
was
attention to
happening.
him.
Yeah, I know. Well, hopefully after tonight.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I need the coffee too, binge. Hopefully after tonight, he gets,
He needed to get on the main stage.
He was the top Google search all night,
Yep.
which is cool. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Why don't you pull up the email questions or the Patreon questions
Yeah, let me...
so we can do
get
that.
up
This
really
coffee, though, right
quick.
now.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
It's really fucking good. So, thank you so much.
Oh, hey, I just got an email from, the Bernie Sanders, their...
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Email thingy.
Yo, I turned my emails on, like, I have to go fetch them instead of, like, it
Instead of
always
it pushing?
refreshing. Yeah. And so I, like, always, I'm used to my email just, like, constantly dinging and dinging, and I just was like, enough. And, it was really annoying, so now I'm like, okay, I'll just go and check it. But now I, like, forget to check it, and so one day I'll, like, look at it, and then it's like, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I have an email.
All right, so I got the first question here. This is from our email, and just once again, if you have like a long-winded question you want to ask, you can send that to coffeewithchrachel@gmail.com. I think I might actually like try and work on putting like a submission form on the website, so that way it could just be like a little box you type in and you could submit
And it's
it.
like, I have a question that's longer than a tweet. Boom.
Yeah,
That'd be
but
cool.
I mean, this works for now too. So here's the question. It's a little bit long-winded, so here we go. People always talk about getting toxic relationships, people out of their life to better improve yourself and your own happiness. I totally agree with this, and sometimes you have to let people go, even people you really care about, in order to better yourself. My question is, what do you do when it turns out that you are the toxic person people are saying goodbye to? I never see any advice for when the table is turned, and I really don't know how to handle the amount of people I've lost in the past 6 months. while recently dealing with depression, at least 3 of my really good friends I've known since elementary school have come and said that I was being really toxic and they no longer wish to be my friend anymore. I know that some of the things I've said and done while dealing with my own issue have in fact been really toxic, and I tend to get really cold-shouldered, distant when I am upset or dealing with stuff. How do you cope with the realization that you are being a toxic person? How can you quote-unquote fix yourself and maybe repair the damaged relationships you've crumbled along the way?
I like this question a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just saying.
But I think my first question would be like, when these people came to you and had expressed their thoughts that you were in a way a toxic person, did they like engage you in an open conversation about what they think that you were doing specifically? Not specifically, but like in
did they give you
in
reasons like why they thought that, basically?
Like, was it because, as you said, you're dealing with depression and you were being more sheltered? Is that the reason? I think that if they didn't explicitly explain that, I think it could be beneficial to just like, if it's possible, to like reach out to them and say like, hey, like,
I'm working on me right now.
Yeah, I'm really
whatever.
taking what you said to heart, and I'm really trying to
make positive changes.
Yeah, so if you could just like help me out and tell me like what you think was the issue, that'd be like appreciated. Like, you know.
Yeah, like if you're still like on the good enough terms that you can ask like politely, you know, and it's just fine. Yeah, because like obviously, you know, when I was at my worst, like my lowest point of depression, I was just like, you know, inside and just not reaching out to people besides like the people that were like always there, like roommates / you. And, you know, I was just like, you know, very negative and just like a mess. And so I know that like I pushed people away, and I know that some people like didn't understand like what I was going through, or honestly didn't know what I was going through. And so they took like a lot of what I was doing, like canceling plans or, you know, not going out or whatever, and like doing things like that. They probably took that like personally. And I think a lot of people had the mistake of like thinking that like, oh, well, she's got like a boyfriend now, so like she's probably like good, like, you know, just like that kind of thing, where they probably thought that like I just wanted to like spend all my time with you, and it was just like I just wanted to spend all my time like in bed because I was dying. So I don't know, I feel like it's easy to like push people away, but like if they don't understand what you're going through, then they're gonna view it differently than you, and so that really sucks. And like I feel like if there's a way to communicate like how you were feeling in those moments, that would be something to do.
You don't want to be defensive.
You don't want to be defensive, but you just want to like just be like, yeah, I get you and I understand, and that's shitty, but like here's how I was feeling too. Because like I don't know, it's touchy because there's all these things that I read online where people are like, well, you know, people with mental illness are fucked up because they make people feel bad for them and stuff. And like usually, at least from my personal experience, I just don't reach out. And in your head, you're kind of like, oh my God, why aren't people like aware of like how I'm feeling right now? Like you're kind of like, how come my friends like don't know? Like how are they not seeing this? Like I'm suffering over here and no one's like worried or whatever. And it's because you're not like telling them.
Yeah.
And so it's just like this weird cycle that you kind of go through, and it's fucked up. And once you like tell people, like there are going to be people that are like, too much for me, you know? And that fucking happens. But there's gonna be people that are like, okay, and they'll just like, if they can't like help you at all, like they'll just give you your space when you need it and shit. And I just think you have to talk.
Yeah, the best thing would probably just be that communication, to tell them like that you want to work on yourself, that you have been distant or whatever the issue might be because of the reasons that you had, and then just follow that up with, but I really want to be a better person. I really don't want to be that toxic person. And if you could just like help me like figure out
what I'm doing,
then that would be the best thing that you could do.
And like if you can't talk to them, if it's like weird or something and you can't, then I would just say I would talk to, if you could, see a therapist and tell them about like experiences that you've had, and maybe they can help you find what you were doing that was making people feel uncomfortable or whatever. But you know, if you can't do anything about repairing what was lost with that, or if they're not going to tell you like what actually was wrong, then I think all you can really do is just try to make positive changes now and not worry about what you did in the past, because you can change and those people might not be in your life, but at least when you're meeting new people, you'll be better, and like hopefully those people will stick because you'll have been making changes, you know?
Yeah, I feel like even if like nobody's going to tell you reasons,
because
like,
I don't know what the situation is.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably might have an inkling yourself as to like what the issues might have been. So like if nobody's going to like talk to you, which is really
shitty.
Really shitty. If they're not willing, if they're just going to be like, okay, you're toxic, but like not
tell you what.
Yeah, that's kind of rude. But if they're not going to tell you, the most you can do is just work on the things that you think might be the reasons why, and just keep working on just bettering yourself in the ways that you
small
think best.
Little things, and then just keep working away until you're starting to feel a lot more proud of who you are, and then the people that you meet will be happy. And yeah.
And whatever you think, don't think that like you're just like an incredibly toxic person, that like you're gonna keep losing friends or anything like that. Don't think like that. You can always make.
It's easy to feel like that. I've definitely felt like that.
Yeah, you can always make a change and work on bettering yourself.
And as soon as like, because that's how I felt, like I was just so depressed, and then once I started doing like small little things, I just started feeling like a much more whole person. And now I really like who I am, and I like my hobbies, and I like what my life is like, and the people that I'm meeting, you know, I feel like really connected to, and I feel like I'm making positive like bonds with people. And I don't know, I just feel like once it's just easy to get there once you start making like just little changes, and you'll be surprised at like how fast everything turns around. Like in a year, what your attitude can be like. You know what I mean? If you're like actively trying to change it, fuck. Like even 6 months. Let's be honest. Yep. So much can change in like 6 months.
A lot can change, So, best of luck to you. I hope you get some answers that you're looking for.
If you talk to your friends and they give you advice, you should totally give us a follow-up, because I'd be interested to know what they said and like maybe give advice if it was something that I went through or something. Yeah,
definitely.
But good luck.
So next question comes to us from Patreon.
Who was it?
Let me see. Allison.
Cool.
Hello. So Allison says, "Hi guys, I kind of wanted to ask for advice. I think I've realized I'm bisexual or pansexual. When I think about it, I feel this sense of relief. That's very good.
That is awesome.
I think my sister knows, and she wouldn't have a problem with it since she identifies as queer already.
Cool.
But I still feel anxious about saying it, and then there's the idea of saying it to my mom and dad. I don't think anyone cares that much, but I still feel really anxious. Any tips on how to bring it up and talk about it?"
So, for me, I came out to all of the gay people in my life before I came out to anyone that made me feel anxious. And I think that that was, like, the most helpful thing because, you know, even though there are, like, people in the gay community that, like, think, you know, shittily about bisexuals and pansexuals, you know, like, at least the people in my life, like, weren't like that. So, you know, I wouldn't be friends with people that hated bisexuals. But I came out to them first, and that really helped, like, ease me into it because you know that they're gonna, like, be cool and be fine. And
so first I would say,
come out to the easy people.
Well, like, if your sister's already identifying as queer, then definitely, like, I think it's safe to say you might be able to, like, come out to her, and, like...
And, like, if your sister has already come out to her parents, your parents also, I guess. I'm fine. So...
Maybe not quite.
I mean, you never know. Like, I mean...
We don't know the situation.
You would probably know. I would never know. But, like, if she has already come out, then, like, you could just ask, like, her advice on, like, how to break the ice with your parents, even if you think, like, nothing bad is going to happen. Because I know that it's, like, scary as fuck to just, like, say the words. And it's, like, once you say them, you know, it's, like, okay, like, I'm doing this. Like, it's happening. And... of course, the sirens are going off. The
sirens have been going off.
It's adding like a slight edge of panic to this, like otherwise normal.
You've got to say it to this person, and then you got to say it.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, this should not be this lit. Like, so basically, I don't think you have a thing to worry about with your sister. And I know you're still going to worry because that's what anxiety is. It's the worst. But I think once you're able to come out to her and talk to her about it, I feel like the family thing is going to be like still scary as hell. But like I think you'll have like an edge on it now, and you'll be able to like do it easily. Not easily, but like
I think
more easily.
If you haven't come out to a single person yet, I think you might need to just come out to somebody that
like a friend. Honestly, I would
that is gonna. That you think is really gonna be cool with it.
Or like an internet friend. Like, fuck. I came out to so many of my internet friends like years ago before I came out to a single person. Like, back when I was like still kind of questioning, I was just kind of like, well, I know I really like women. I also like men. I don't know what the fuck's going on. At first I wasn't labeling it, but like all of my online friends kind of knew what my sexuality was like before any of my like friends that I knew at school knew and shit. So
yeah.
I think that was really helpful for me. I kind of like built it up. I was like, the people that like I don't have to see every day, they can know. Now it's like the people that I do see that I know will accept me, they can know. My family wasn't gonna accept me.
You built it up until
I hit that like Bowser, which was like my mom. Like, honestly,
oh my god,
like coming out to you was like Toad and Peach, just a match made in heaven. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh man.
God.
All right.
That's fucked up.
Next question is also from Patreon, comes from Megan.
Hey.
And she says, hey guys, hello again. So my 21st birthday is coming up this weekend, and I just wanted to ask both of you what you did on your 21st birthdays and how you felt after it. Was it a robust moment, or did you feel pretty much the same?
I got her. Oh, is the 21st birthday when I got Squeezy and you threw a party for me? Was that 21st?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That was the 21st birthday because that's when we were in our Brookwood apartments.
Yeah.
And so that was junior year, and that's what happened.
Yeah. I
threw a surprise party.
Yeah, and then someone fucking spoiled it.
God damn it.
We don't talk to that person anymore.
Everybody was like really fucking good with like keeping it a secret, and I had help from a bunch of people too. And like honestly, like Stuart came up from
fucking Virginia.
Yeah, from Virginia.
I had been online friends with this bitch for years, probably like, I don't even know at the time, like 4 or 5 years, and she came all the way up. That was fun. It was when we had just gotten Squeezy.
Steph came too.
Steph came! Oh my god. That was such a good night.
Yeah.
Oh, Steph came all the way from New York, and she made me those Marie Antoinette fucking measuring cups that I have on my counter.
Yep.
Oh my god, what a good time.
That was also, this was back in the prime days of you making the face.
Oh
for people
God.
For people that know the face. And so I got a giant printout of... It was like this giant wall hanging of you, but just your mouth was missing. And then, like, I got a bunch of other printouts of just your mouth, and it was, like, supposed to be, like, a pin the tail on Donkey, except it was pin the face on Rachel.
And it was fucked up. Like, I'll probably tweet a picture with this podcast because it was fucked up.
The entire time I was, like, making this online, I was like, somebody in this factory is seeing this thing and wondering what the fuck is going on.
Oh, my God. And didn't my cake not... Oh, wait, no. It was my 22nd birthday, because 22 is my favorite fucking number, and I'm really sad that I've aged. Like, it really fucks me up. I wanted to stay 22 forever, but you got me a cake that had me as a jellyfish, remember?
Yeah.
And, like, someone at Giant had to make that fucking cake.
Oh, my God.
My stupid thing. What did we do for your 21st?
I didn't really have that big of a thing happen.
We went to Hibachi, and then I think we visited your family.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Sirens.
A lot happening tonight.
Yeah. So... I didn't really do that much. As for feeling different, honestly, by the time I reached 21, I was kind of, like, over drinking a little bit.
Yeah.
And so, like, that kind of, like, edge. And then it's also, like, 21 is kind of, like, one of those last landmark kind of birthdays.
Oh, see, for you, yes. For me, I know that I'm going to reach prime robustosity at 28. That will be my next 22. Like, 22 is my hottest year so far, and I'm just increasing, but by 28, I will have reached maximum robustness.
Nice.
That's going to be the birthday that, like, fucked everything up.
I don't know what
I'll probably die.
I don't know what my prime is, because, like, when I turned 21, I still, like, I looked like I was, like, 17. So, like, What is my prime birthday gonna be, you know?
I don't know. Probably soon.
I'll have to wait. I mean, like, if I age like my...
I don't know.
If I age like my dad does not look like he's in his 50s.
Your dad is hot. Like, his dad, everyone called him a DILF. Like, it's fucked up. It's very... Yeah, and, like, since you've got, like, the full head of hair thing, you're good. Like...
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
My dad and his dad both are bald and, like, lost their hair starting when they were, like, in high school.
And Chris has
so,
such
like, I
luxurious...
have this full head of hair. I'm so blessed.
Honestly...
It's because my mom's dad has, like, still has all of his hair. Yeah.
It's fucked up because, like, you look exactly like your dad, and then I feel like you have every emotional part of your mom, you know what I mean? Like, you are your mom mentally, dad physically, just like...
Chris all together.
And a cat spiritually. Like...
Perfect.
The trifecta.
All right, next question comes from Maddie.
I didn't say how I felt.
Oh, sorry.
Now I don't want to.
Oh my god, I am dragged.
Basically... I don't know, like, I did most of my, like, heavy partying and drinking in high school because that's all you can do when you live with a family like mine, honestly. So, sorry. So, I did that, and then once I got to college, I was just kind of like, I'm over it. Like, it tastes like shit, and I don't feel like getting zits and feeling like crap every day. So, I, like, stopped drinking a lot, really, like, by the end of freshman year. I was like, I'm over this. And so, like, by 21, I was just kind of like that wine in a bath bench. Like, honestly, I was just like, I'm over it. And so, yes, it is fabulous ordering, like, a nice glass of wine when you're at, like, a nice restaurant and you want a good, robust wine. And I do, like, the drunk reviews, but, like, I don't know, I didn't really feel that different. I was waiting for 22 at 21. 21, I was like, almost there. Yeah. I know 22 was going to be a huge year, and it was. We moved to Seattle, I came out, we got Lila, so many big moments.
Yep.
All at 22.
Yep.
Wait, did we not get Lila at 22? Wait.
No, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
See,
That's
a lot
That's
could
it.
happen. Okay.
All right, now moving on to the next question from Maddie.
Nice.
And she says, do you guys have any advice for my pan friend? She wants to come out to our high school friends, but is worried because they often use slurs and express that they don't like lesbians, etc. However, they have all been friends for 10, 15 years and are accepting of her alternative dress and social awareness. It is also confusing because she is straight passing.
Ooh, this is Duffy. Personally, I don't know how to be friends with people that don't accept gay people. So it's like, I know that you've been friends for that fucking long.
I think it's better to come out as your true self and maybe possibly lose some people along the way than hide yourself and just to hold on to
an old friendship
that you just know deep down that those people won't stick by you when you're going to be your true self.
And, like, maybe they'll surprise you, and that's what I'm hoping for. I don't know why I'm saying you. This is for her fucking friend.
Maybe she can be the person that changes their mind on the issue and really opens them up to, like, the LGBTQ+.
Especially if they're cool with, like, alternative style or, you know, talking about social issues. But, yeah, I think that's just really tough because I just know that, like, I couldn't handle that. Like, I don't think I could handle being friends with people that I knew were saying that kind of thing. Like, that's stuff that, like, my sister was saying, you know, like, they were, you know, that's why, I don't know. I just can't imagine doing it, so I just feel like...
It's like, in your way, that, like, I mean, you know your family your whole life, and instead of just, like, holding that away from your family and just, like, knowing, like, you knew that...
And like, having to be different. For me, it was, like, having to act differently around different people. I was just, like, enough. I just want to be myself. And so, yeah, I would just say to come out and, like, gauge the reaction, and if it's not the reaction that's what should happen, which should be, like, love and acceptance, then I say, like, just bye. And
you seem to be, since you're the friend, you seem to be already very accepting of this since she has told you. And I would say
You
if it does not go well with the other
You're
friends,
there
then
with the support, man.
You are there, and not like to put pressure on you or anything. I'm sure you're happy to be there, but like,
Yeah.
you can mean so much to her if you are there to support her.
Oh, yeah. And I just feel like if they don't come around, honestly, good riddance. And that's tough to say if you've been friends forever.
It's like
and I'm
10,
not
15
like,
years,
oh,
as they
burn
say.
bridges, you know, like it's fine. People are temporary. Everyone's dying. But like, not trying to be that. But I just think that like, it's not worth keeping people in your life that are gonna not like you for things that are so important.
Life's too short to like
have that in your life.
Yeah.
So if they're not meant to be in your life past 10 to 15 years, then they're not.
Yep.
But they might be. They might surprise you, and that would be really cool.
Yeah.
So hopefully that pans out. Pans out. That's really
Jesus
great.
Christ.
So yeah, good luck though.
All right. Melissa Andrade asked us another really hard-hitting question here.
Shit.
What are your top 3 favorite candies / chocolates?
Oh, thank fuck, Melissa. Thank you. Candy / chocolates. I like how we separated those because they're not.
So is that like top 3 like candies and chocolates, or like 3 of each? Let's just go 3 of both. Together.
I know you love your chocolates, so you could do 3
No,
of each.
no, we'll just
No,
go
let's do
together.
3 of each.
Oh my god.
Top 3 candies. Okay.
We do have a giant bag of fucking Starburst jelly beans right now.
What? Like Chris literally came home from the store and was
Listen,
like,
I had to get like 1 bag every year just because like they come out around this also like Easter time. But,
"Oh
like,
right, it's Halloween." I'm like, "Why the fuck is Easter candy out already?" But like, who gives out jelly beans? Like they're individual. Like they're not wrapped. Who gives
I
out?
think-
You just have like a bowl of jelly beans in your house when you
Yeah.
have a Halloween party.
Yeah.
Spoopy.
I mean,
Hand
you
in
don't
the bowl.
question the Starburst jelly bean because they're the best jelly beans that ever
They have
exist.
so much flavor, guys.
They're so
They're
good.
just like bursting, star bursting. My favorite candies would have to be. This is such a hard question for me because I'm such a salt. You go first.
Favorite candy. Oh man,
Chris is having a mental breakdown.
so many to choose from. I'm gonna say this is in no particular
Caramel
order.
chews,
Okay, caramel choose for you.
top 1.
Mine's in no order whatsoever.
Yeah, sure, same.
Mike and Ike's.
True on my list.
Okay. I'm gonna put Sour Patch Kids. No, Sour Patch Watermelons.
Ooh, I would choose the kid over the Mel.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to choose the Sour Patch Kids, even though you know I love the sour. I'm going to choose Sour Skittles.
Ooh.
I love those so much. Oh my god, what if people sent me Sour Patch Kids Skittles in the fucking PO?
Sour Patch Skittles.
Wait. They should make that. Collab video. Teens react. Alright.
Oh, God. And my last one is gonna be Swedish Fish.
Ooh, another
Always a
good
classic.
choice. Alright, so if we're talking chocolate, we're talking serious. Like chocolate covered espresso beans.
Nice. Crispy M&Ms.
Those chocolate mint little thin things from that
Andy's?
John Early's candy or whatever.
Oh my god, just every piece of chocolate from Josh Early Candies
In Bethlehem,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, honestly, they...
If you live in Pennsylvania, go there. By Easter, Chris gets so wet looking at those bunnies.
I get my mom
That
to
sounds
send me...
really fucked up. Can you make that the title?
God.
Chris gets so wet looking at those bunnies is the title of this fucking podcast. Please.
Jesus
I
Christ.
love that everybody's like now aware that we're furries.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But yeah, they have great.
My mom sends me one of those fucking chocolate bunnies every year.
And she sends me like the chocolate
Thin
non-bunny
burger
because the
things.
bunny's too religious.
Oh my god.
She gets me like the alligator.
Oh my
The bunny's
god.
too religious. Yeah, so those.
That honestly though, that fucking chocolate bunny is on my list too, with crispy M&Ms, and
What were mine? The Andy's Mint knockoffs that are better, and
you haven't said anything else.
I just don't care about chocolate that much. I do love the Lindor truffle.
Oh,
I love
shit.
that smooth after finish, aka
Do you like Ferrero Rochers?
not that much.
I like them.
I like the packaging. I can
Oh, yeah.
appreciate a nice packaging. I do like the Lindor truffles though. Is that what they're called? I don't know. First of all, I love that commercial. I love that whisk.
Oh.
That fucking chocolatey whisk, and he's just like, oh, fancy chocolatiers, handcrafting. And I love that creamy center. It really chorts my board, you know what I'm saying? And did I give 3 yet?
I don't know. You gave 2.
Um,
Shit. I mean...
chocolate?
Chocolate? Chocolate?
Oh, smidgens. Dark chocolate raspberry smidgens.
Smidgens, that's it.
Yo, do you think your mom will send us smidgens?
I'll ask.
I have to start eating clean like every single day from now until Thanksgiving. Take a break for Thanksgiving, eat all the leftovers, and then be eating clean again until like all
Christmas
of the
cookies
shit
arrive.
comes from your mom. Because I need all of it. Yeah, raspberry dark chocolate smidgens from Gertrude Hawk.
It's gonna be that, either that or my mom's peanut butter chocolate bark.
That bark. All bark, no bite, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is really good, though. The fucking... Your mom just really fucks me up, honestly. Everything she makes is just like... Fuck. It's so good. That pineapple stuffing. Honestly, what if we made 2 types of stuffing this year?
I would do that.
Like... Okay. Anyway, any other questions that you wanted to answer? How long have we been recording? It's been a while since we've said
It's
that.
an hour.
Oh, nice. We have some time.
We got some time. Let me
Maybe
see
like
here.
one more.
I'm just going to make sure that this is not a question that we have answered before, because I just have them all flagged in the email, but I don't know. Okay, I don't think we've answered this. Okay. I'll try to keep this as short as possible, but there are quite a few details. Basically, back in April, I began talking to a friend of my boyfriend at the time, I began talking to a friend of my boyfriend at the time. They were online friends, and slowly I realized I was becoming attracted to the friend. I ended up breaking up with my boyfriend of 3 years because I knew it wasn't fair on him, nor was our relationship a happy one. The friend and I began talking and started having an almost friends with benefits type situation, although he would treat me as if I were his girlfriend, but he wouldn't commit because he was insistent he was in love with his ex, although they had never met. Regardless of this, I followed my feelings and ended up falling really hard for this guy.
Oh.
I traveled to his country to see him, despite the fact that I have several panic attacks and traveling on my own is my worst nightmare.
Yo, I feel you on that. It's the worst.
And stayed with him for a week. However, when I returned, he seemed to want to pretend as if we didn't sleep together and said he couldn't be friends with me anymore. In fact, he was quite rude and became obvious to me that he just used me for sex.
Wow.
Crazily enough, though, I'm completely in love with this guy. I don't know what it was, but we had this connection I had never had with anyone in my life. However, it's been about 4 months since we stopped having contact, and I have begun a new relationship with a really perfect guy.
Good for you.
Who I also have strong feelings for, but it's not as lustworthy and intense. I feel really terrible because this guy I'm with now deserves better than a woman who is still in love with a man that used her for sex, but I can't help it. I think about him so much. Yet, this new guy makes me so happy. I don't know what to do. How can I just forget about the jerk and be happy?
Okay, first of all, I want to applaud you on being able to fly to another country by yourself.
Yeah,
I don't
damn.
know if I can fucking do that. I've only flown to California. Oh, wait, no, I did fly to Pennsylvania by myself. Terrified.
Still in the nation.
So, like, good for you on that. Especially if you have anxiety. Like, honestly, claps for that, because that's crazy. Wow. I totally get, like, you're in a new relationship, which is solid, awesome, glad they're really, really nice. And I get that you're like, okay, well, we had this, like, lusty thing with this guy that's in a different country. And so, like, you're probably trying to, like, find that in your new guy. And, like, maybe that's, like, just not something that you should be focusing on. Maybe you should just be trying to focus on the fact that, like, you know, he's not an asshole, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like, obviously, if the attraction isn't there completely, then it's, like, not cool to just have this guy that you're not, you know, feeling totally for or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I wouldn't knock yourself for still, like, feeling this way about this guy from another country, even though, like, you know, like,
if you have the feelings, you have the feelings.
Yeah, like, it's, like, obviously what he did to you is, like, really awful, and, like, you shouldn't have those feelings, but, like, no one should drag you for having them, because, like, anybody would be fucked up after that situation. Like, that's horrible, and I'm really sorry that that happened to you, because that is fucked up, and anyone would still have lingering shit, even if it is, like, somewhat positive shit, like, you still are attracted to him, but, honestly, it will go away with time. Like, it fucking will. And you don't want to hear that because you want a solution now, obviously, because you're in this new relationship. But that's true. Yeah. And if you can talk to your current partner about this, like, kind of like what happened, like, if he doesn't know already, then maybe that's something that you could talk about because, you know, you should just be, like we always say, just, like, if you're feeling something, you got to address it with the person. And, like, if that person that you're with right now, like, means something to you, then I think, oh my God, sorry, Squeezy just... He arrived. But, like, this is why I could never have a talk show. Because the cat would just walk out. And I'd be in the middle of something serious, and I'd be like, oh my God, look at him. But, yeah, I just think that if he's someone that you want to keep around, and you think, like, something is worthwhile there, then I think that you should just be like, yo, so this happened, and this is how I feel about it, and I don't want to feel this way, but it sucks, and I'm totally not over it yet, and I either want to help myself get over it with you, or... you know, maybe it's not working out. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on just, like, how...
invested.
Like, into this new guy that you're with, you are. Like, if you think it's going to be the best thing for you, then maybe, like, if you need just some time away from a relationship.
True, because you might. You never know.
It's all up to how you personally think that you would be able to best get past that. I mean, like...
You gotta right now, like, even if this guy is, like, super nice and you could see a future with him or, like, at least, like, a good relationship with him that could, like, be long-lasting or something, like, you gotta be able to take the time for yourself if you need it right now. And, like, you could maybe tell him that, and it's like, no, maybe he doesn't need to, like, wait for you or anything, you know, because that's kind of fucked up. But, like, I just mean, you know, maybe it's not, like, the timing is fucked up right now. Like, maybe right now is when you need to be, like, focusing on you because you just got out of this, like, really shitty thing that really was hurtful, because anybody would be hurt after that shit. So, I think it's really just how invested you are in your current dude. And if he's really nice, as you say, then hopefully, like, you can have a conversation with him, and that will help you feel at least more clarity on the situation. Because I think that's, like, a conversation to have. Like, anytime you're just feeling weird and you just, like, have to address it. At least that's what I think, personally.
Yeah.
I think it's just the best way to go about anything.
There's just so much confusion, and... if you just keep...
you're, like, reading into things.
If you keep things just bottled up, and if, like, two people in a relationship just keep things bottled up and just don't talk about things, then there's tons of miscommunication and tons of speculation.
He isn't gonna be better or whatever you need him to be until you tell him what is going on and what you're thinking about. Because if you're, like, not feeling that, like, same lust that you're feeling... or were feeling for that other guy, then, like, you know, maybe it's just, like, something you gotta talk about, you know? Like, I just think that's important. Like, always checking in and, like, especially if there's something really going on that you're really thinking about. Like, I'm sure that this is something that you think about a lot, and you're like, why am I still thinking about this guy? I think, hopefully he's a secure enough guy that he's not gonna be like, okay. And, like, if he's living in another country, it's not like you're gonna, like, run off. Hopefully.
Like, run into
you know, like, hopefully this guy that you're with right now is secure enough to be able to, like, handle a conversation where you're talking about this, that this guy left you with some scars that you need to, like, get over. And I guess you just have to decide whether or not it's with that guy or not.
Yep.
Or if it needs to just be you or whoever.
And there's no problem in that.
So give us an update on that if you talk.
Yeah.
I love it when you guys send us, like, fucking updates on the situations, because I'm curious as hell when you guys send these emails.
We want to know if our advice has helped in any way.
Not even that. I just want to know, like, you guys are all right. Because that's so shitty, and I'm really
Yeah.
sorry that fucking happened to you. Like, God. Because I'm sure you were fucking, yeah, that sucks. I'm really sorry about that.
I just can't imagine doing that to somebody.
This whole, like, there's this new thing, and, like, this is totally foreign to me because we're not, like, on the dating scene. But, like, there's this thing called, like, ghosting, I believe. And it's, like, when you have, like, and I've seen it done, and it used to happen, like, before. And it's, like, where you're talking to somebody, and then all of a sudden they just, like, stop replying. Yeah. And it's like, what? And it's like, there's never, like, a conversation. And it's like, this is, like, a totally millennial thing that's happening right now. And I just, like, can't understand how people can, like, do that
I can't understand how people can do that. I can't understand how people can catfish somebody.
True.
I just, like, how can you invest so much time in just fucking with somebody else?
Yeah, I just don't get it.
I can't understand
that.
Why can't we all just work on, like, just getting meaningful...
Why can't we just share memes and just stop being assholes?
Yeah, right? Jesus Christ. Cat pictures and memes? Like, come on.
Oh, my God.
Oh, speaking of which...
I want catfish to mean that fish.
Yeah.
Like,
Speaking of which...
What?
There's a new cat cafe opening up in Seattle, and Rachel's quitting YouTube.
I'm literally giving up all of my career. I'm actually going to stop podcasting too, and I'm just going to, like, be a cat.
I mean, Coffee with Chris works, so I mean, bye.
Oh my God, I hate how expendable I am in this. It's fucking true. This changes everything.
Oh my
I'm going to make my own podcast, Robust with Rachel. We're going to talk about all things robust, and you're going to be sad, I guess. But anyway,
yeah,
that was a little dark.
The cat cafe.
Cat cafe. I'm pumped. Honestly, thought about it, but we're so annoying when it comes to our cats. Like, we are people that, like, have their kids in, like, bubbles. And they're, like, afraid to, like, have anybody ever breathing near them and shit. Like, the crazy, insane parents. That's how we are with our cats. Like, fucked up. And so we had, like, literally within the span of a minute, a conversation that was like, cat cafe, we have to work there. We have to go there. Wait, actually, we can't, because if those cats have any illnesses, we can't be bringing them back. And also, if we come home and we smell like other cats, our cats will stop liking us, and this will just be fucked up. And we can't do that to our current cats. And I don't even know if we can actually, like, even go there, because what if we bring something back to our chunks?
Oh,
and, like,
my
literally,
God.
it took, like, 30 seconds for us to be like, nope, fuck it, we can never go there. And,
Yep.
like, I hate us.
God damn it.
Like, honestly, we would go there, and then, like, we would go in hazmat suits, and then we would come back, and we would, like, take a shower in fucking vinegar and rubbing alcohol,
like,
and then we'd be like, we're ready.
They fucking put down,
Like, you know the thing in, like, Monsters, Inc.? That's us coming home from the cat cafe, and, like, that's like, I'm not trying to, like, knock this cafe. Like, I'm sure it's clean and fine, and, like, all the cats are healthy, but, like, what if I am
Squeezy's very susceptible.
I will protect my son.
After spending over $1,000 to, like, you know, get rid of an illness that we couldn't even identify for, like, a month, and it was the scariest month ever. Like,
oh my God,
I'm just so protective.
We're just like, I love that Squoo. Oh my God, my little squan.
And you know what? He's appreciative.
He so jumped tender on my head today. And I thought it was Lila, because it usually is Lila. And I look up and I see gray, and I'm like, oh, Squeezy has blessed me. It's really fucked up. Wow. So I think we should binge it up at this point.
Yeah, we got enough questions and stuff here. Let's go to Binge Town. And there's a shake-up happening in here. But first off, let's do a theme.
Oh, yeah. But if you want to be a part of this binge time, you can always check us out at patreon.com/CoffeeWithChrachel. It would really help us out, and we'd fuck up your name.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the theme? I was going to say, like, the Democratic debate, but I don't think I have enough fucking jokes for that shit. It would be, like, just one person would be, like, Jim Webb snack, and that's it. Like, is it Jim?
I don't fucking know.
At this point, I don't know. It's 9:30.
It's just web.
It's just a web. You're right. Let's fucking do... what else did we talk about that we could do?
Should we do, like...
Should we do dessert? Because we talked about candy? I don't know. What? What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, like, coffee kind of stuff, but I don't know if I could...
I don't think I'm that good for that.
Should we try dessert?
Yeah, let's do dessert.
Dessert.
We're gonna take things up a notch. We're gonna have a nice little... what is that show? God. Ron Ben Israel.
Oh,
Fucking-
I don't think that's on anymore.
It's not. Did I fuck his name up? Probably.
It's a lot of first names in there. So
I know.
no.
I don't know which one comes first. I just know the last name.
Yeah.
Some
was a-
sweet show. Fuck.
Oh yeah, it's
Sweet. I hate us. He was my profile picture, remember?
yeah.
That show on Food Network with Ben Ron Israel, I think.
I don't know yet.
Okay, I'll remind you.
No, I don't want a reminder. Now I have a reminder on my phone that says show on Food Network with Ben Ron Israel, I think. So, that's good.
All right, what's this?
Just a reminder.
No, I don't. I really don't need this. No. Anyway, shut up.
Siri just got sassy. She was like, okay.
All right, we're gonna do this.
So, we've got a shake-up here. Carissa, you are not the only one in the top Bincho slot.
Whoa, Carissa!
Oh my God.
Someone just hit up the passenger seat of your fucking car that's cruising. So buckle up.
All right. So, we have Selena.
Selena, you are the. I'm already desserts.
Oh my god. Desserts? What are they?
Okay, you are the sweet and savory salted caramel brittle.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
All right, Carissa.
you are the
Caramel apple that I'm munching on.
all right.
Caramel apples, come on.
They are
great desserts.
Yo, we gotta have one of those.
Yo, true.
Sometime.
I love breaking my teeth on those.
Me too. It's just that and fucking what's the other one? The yellow box and the brown goblets. You know what I'm talking
What?
They're like chocolate covered caramels that like fuck your mouth.
Milk duds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
I like ripped out a tooth once with one of those.
Oh my god.
Not really, but it felt like it.
All right, next we got Stephanie.
You are the neon
Oh.
fondant.
You are the.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that works. You know what?
Yeah.
Stephan... Okay, I get
I don't
it.
need your-
Stephan Neon.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, Brittany Owen.
You are owing me another slice of that tiramisu.
Oh my god.
Allison Shannon. You're the
Champagne I'm having with
champagne buttercream frosting.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
I went to Cupcake Wars with that.
Oh my god. Angelica Feliz.
You're the
Okay, I'm gonna go back to you are the Feliz Navidad written on the nice Christmas cake.
all right. We'll go with that. Raleigh Blevins.
You are the Blevmeister, the decadent dessert that's listed on the high class restaurant that it's just that ambiguous dessert that
Like
doesn't
no
really-
one knows what it is, but it definitely is like on fire when
it's
it's
the most
served.
expensive item.
And like you can probably make that in The Sims.
Oh my god.
You could probably make the Raleigh Blevins in The Sims,
Probably.
and it's like delish, right next to Goopy Carbonara.
Oh my god. Next we have Sarah Seaman.
You're the sea salt,
Oh my god, you are the
sea salted caramel brownie blondie.
No. Okay.
Okay,
Dana Daly.
okay. You're the day old sheet cake from the birthday party.
Oh my god, that's still rude.
And we're gonna have you for breakfast. Honestly, if you don't have birthday cake for breakfast the next day, who are you?
Lenny Wells.
You're the well of molten chocolate in the lava cake.
Oh my god, that was really good.
Thanks.
Kylie Williamson.
Cayenne chocolate. You know how they have
Oh my
those like
god.
spicy chocolate?
Yeah.
You're the cayenne
yeah.
chocolate soup.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Intrigue.
I know.
Betsy Moscato.
You're a nice fine Moscato that I'm pairing with this decadent chocolate dessert. Just please read the next one.
Megan Wilson.
You're the wild strawberries atop this New York cheesecake.
Okay. Kelly K.
You're the canine Advantix.
Oh my god.
No.
You are the...
Can we do that once? Can we do, like, commercials?
Yeah, we
Sometime?
can do that sometime.
I hate that.
How about... You are the canine dessert treat that they sometimes serve at restaurants because they like to treat dogs.
Like,
too.
every cupcake place, there's, like, a dog cupcake.
Yeah.
And that's you.
Brittany Livingston.
I am absolutely living for this chocolate cake.
Oh my god, everything is a chocolate cake.
I know, I'm really sorry.
Claire...
What is it, like spaghetti stuffed chocolate cake?
Claire Wood. You are the wooden slab that...
I was gonna...
Wooden slab that... What's the place that we go to with the molten chocolate cakes? I can't think of it.
Hotcakes. Hotcakes.
That Hotcakes serves their molten chocolate cakes on.
I was gonna say the wooden dowels in the tiered cake that give it the structure.
Oh shit, that's probably better.
No, it's not. It's just best.
Kelly Adams.
You're the addition of raspberry sauce over the vanilla ice cream as a nice garnish.
Ooh. Temple Murray.
You're the Murray's cheese. You're the murky melted chocolate
Chocolate.
over. Stop it.
Pooling on the plate as the chocolate ice cream melts.
Yeah, man.
Perfect. Hannah Peterson.
You're the
Peter Pan
yeah
peanut butter that was used in
the Pinterest hack DIY Reese's cups.
Yeah.
Boom.
Jenna Gordonier, you are the dessert section in the Gordonier Hall.
The only place that's good, but not the vanilla dirt pudding, just the chocolate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, but you're also,
Also-
that murky water with the
Oh my
ice cream
God.
scoops.
Also, the cupcakes that are sitting in the warmer all day long.
Really?
Pretty much. Yeah.
I always got the ice cream.
Melissa Andrade. You asked us about the fucking chocolates and candies.
True. We're candying it up. It's your call. You're the Andes mints.
Oh my God.
That are probably like better than any dessert that ever existed.
Pretty much. Sasha.
You're the soft peaks of egg white on the lemon meringue.
Yes.
Soft. Get it?
Yes, I get it.
It's a reach, but it's there.
Rebecca Whittington.
The
You are the tons of ice cream that is in the bathroom sink sundae that like some places have, you know what I mean?
where they have like those giant sundaes.
Where they literally like serve it in like sink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, but like I agree.
Michaela Jernigan.
You're the journey that I go through in the aisle with the Ben and Jerry's when I'm trying to choose a new flavor.
Oh my god. Brandy.
I get this.
You are the
Chocolate brandy fucking
Cake.
float drink.
Oh.
They do
there you
some
go.
shit like that.
Yeah. Marisa Bell.
You're my belly
my
after I eat one too many cupcakes. Hope you like that one.
Larry Brinson Jr.
You're
are
the
the junior
layers.
mint.
I was gonna say the layers
Oh my god.
of frosting between those yellowy cakes.
Okay. The layers of junior mints
In my stomach after I eat them.
in my bell. Sarah Carlisle.
You're the
You are
Cookie
the,
aisle.
you are the cake boss cake that is shaped like a car.
True. It's Ace of Cakes.
Ace of Cakes.
Cake
yeah.
Boss is like, no, ricotta. Like, he is making dessert.
Yeah, you're the Ace of Cakes.
Ace of
cake.
Cakes honestly just like throws fondant around and is like, I made something delicious.
Yep.
It's like you have to peel all of this off. Half of this cake is Rice Krispie. I'm sorry, I'm dragging the fucking Ace of Cakes right
Christ.
now.
Lexi Ortiz, you're probably going to be eating dessert with us when you fucking come over
That's
here.
fucked up. Okay, you're the
Luxurious.
chocolate souffle.
That's served at a
Quietly.
really fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
Brittany Cella. You are... Okay, I got this. You are the... I'm going for the classic here. You're the cello that plays in the restaurant along with the waiters that are singing a birthday song as the birthday dessert is being delivered to a table.
Wow. A good moment.
I went places. Bridget Dubin.
You're the, can I say dollop?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the dollop of whipped cream on the old pumpkin pie.
Very nice. Very festive.
Honestly, very
On
fucking
trend.
festive. Very on brand with me and my pumpkin fucking.
Grayson Clark.
You're
You're the Clark bar.
Isn't that a thing?
That's a candy bar.
Yo, that might be what you are.
You're the Clark bar I'm picking up at the corner store as my late night little mini dessert.
Mini dessert.
Blynn Vance.
You're the advantages of folding your egg whites into your batter instead of just whipping them, you know?
Yeah. I get it.
You understand?
I feel you. I feel you because we've made things. Let's see here. Hillary Gay.
You're the hills of whipped cream on the strawberry shortcake.
Ooh.
I'm really fucking in the mood for dessert now, and I am
Goddamn.
usually not. I've had
Gabby
some applesauce.
Chambers.
Leo, I have to pee so bad. You are the cherry pie with that really pretty like woven crust bullshit.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so moving on to the next one here. Lila has decided to join me on
Oh
my
my
stool.
It was like we have like very small stools, and like she just reached out her little paw.
She like tapped my ass and was like, "Hey, move over. I'm trying to come onto this stool."
I think she needs. You have to stop manspreading right now because she really needs some more room.
Oh my god, please stop.
Oh no, she left. Anyway, go on.
Anna Hernandez.
You're the animal
Crackers.
frosted things, like the
Animal crackers, like the frosted animal
the
crackers?
frosted ones, though. Yeah, the
frosted.
regular
Fuck
ones
the
are
regular
fucked up, but only the ones that come in the box,
Yo,
though. If they're regular,
I want some fucking animal crackers.
I don't know what I want. We're definitely gonna like go get some after this.
Fuck, we gotta stop doing these
We
kind of
have that-
themes.
We have that fucked up cake in our fucking freezer.
Oh
from
my
when
god,
Bree
fucking
was
Brie.
fucked. Bree was like really drunk, and she was like, "We need cake right now." All right, and we did it.
Let's see, Jennifer Holtz.
Holtz,
Holtz, don't buy that last cupcake. That's mine.
yes,
Courtney White.
you're that white little like puffy trim that they put on the edge of the cake. You know,
Oh, yeah.
the little like.
I love that shit.
I love that trim.
Breland Misto.
Ooh, you're the dessert.
You're the Breyers ice cream. Let's change it up. We always go for the Mistol.
Oh, damn
Let's
it.
go for the Breland, you know?
Okay,
The Breyers ice cream.
especially their like slow churn. It really
Yes.
churns me. Do we have Breyers over here?
I don't fucking...
I feel like I haven't
feel like
seen it.
Breyers... I haven't honestly looked in the ice cream aisle.
Besides, like, the Haagen-Dazs Ben and Jerry corner.
Yeah.
Not, like, the real big tub.
Quotes around that real.
Real churn.
Alright, it's Tori Sailor.
You're the,
Is it a tort?
Oh.
That's a type of cake. Fuck.
a tort.
You are a chocolate tort.
Yeah. That sounds great.
Oh my god. Sophie Smith.
You're the Sopapillas.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I think I just like ascended. Take that.
Oh my god.
Food Network.
Sopapillas are so good.
They are.
Holy shit. Elizabeth Doles.
You're a Dole Whip. I mean, like,
Come on, that fits. It's so perfect.
I can't help
We
it.
haven't called you Doles in weeks.
Yeah, it works.
It works.
It works.
All right, Shelley Smith.
I just keep saying that. I hope like it's honestly fucked up.
Okay, I'm gonna go different on this one. You are the shell that is on the package of saltwater taffy.
Ooh, amazing. I was gonna
would-
say like chocolate shell.
Oh,
Like,
fuck,
that's
that's
fucking-
that's actually like fits more, you know. more
Yours
than
was
what I
actually
did.
like really shitty, and
Yeah.
mine.
But I've just been like thinking this whole time I need to work in saltwater taffy because that's what I really want.
Oh my god, where can we could probably buy saltwater taffy here. We're right by the salt water.
Oh my god,
Yo.
that's just such like a.
Isn't there like a Seattle saltwater? It's
Yeah.
not open, but
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh my god,
You're busy.
I'm really
but I'm
fucking
not.
craving some of that
Your
shit.
mom, I don't know why I just said that, but like your mom should honestly just send it to
Like
us.
I feel like that's such like a East Coast shore.
Like I need to go to
boardwalk
Jersey
food.
just for saltwater taffy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck. That and like jellyfish stings. Like that's why that's why you go.
Honestly, true. Rachel Leask.
I mean, the least you could do is grab yourself another slice. We made this birthday cake for you.
Oh my god, Rachel, come on.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Knight.
You
You
are.
are the Macintosh apple that is being used for the caramel apple.
Or the pie. Crisp.
Oh. yeah.
Crisp.
There's a lot of apple desserts.
Apple dessert.
Apple turnover.
Yo, we gotta make that fucked up pie.
I know, we will. That's for Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes.
Alexandria Johnson.
You're the drizzle of caramel sauce on the top of that fucking sundae.
Nice. And lastly, Rachel Evans.
You're that even coating of buttercream frosting on the cake.
Yes. You remember when Rachel Evans was the other Rachel in Flavortown?
Yeah.
Those were the days.
That was like a
that's
week
back
ago.
when coverage Rachel was in its prime. Those were the good days.
That was literally like 2 weeks ago. So hopefully you loved that tasty rendition of Binge Time.
Now, let us know what dessert you guys picked up after listening to this, because I know, like, I'm fucking in the mood.
I
and
definitely would.
I feel like we just fucked up a lot of you.
Also, tell us what desserts you think that we would be and the cats would be, because that would be cool. Obviously,
Yeah.
Lila is like made of whipped cream, and Squeezy, Squeezy is like a Yule log cake,
Oh my god.
or like one of those roll ups, you know,
Yeah.
like the pumpkin roll up thing.
Yeah.
That's Def Squoo,
Except it's like carrot cake.
Squake,
Squared squake.
Lily, we have to go.
We need to leave.
Hopefully you enjoyed this really like eclectic podcast. We talked politics, we talked dessert, we talked fucking bunnies.
We talked about me really getting excited about bunnies.
And either way, some of you are still listening today, and to that I say, amen.
Why? I say why?
That's kind of true also. Hope
yeah.
you're all enjoying this cup of coffee you had with us, I guess.
Yes, I hope you guys are having a good week. We're getting pretty close.
We're getting to the nitty-gritty.
We're getting to the nitty gritty. We're getting to Halloween.
Oh my god, true.
We're like halfway through the month.
We need ideas of like things you want us to talk about in our Halloween super explosion episode.
Yeah, because we're obviously having holiday specials, and the first one's going
And
to be
they'll
Halloween.
probably be longer than our normal podcast. TBH-able. Like, if you think about it, it'll
If
probably
you guys are...
It's like you're having, like, a Halloween party with us. Like, what if we, like, literally described, like, what the fucking Halloween party was like?
oh my god.
Honestly, it would be really gross. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, also, check out Nick and Ava's podcast.
Yes.
We just listened to our latest episode, and Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, I was trying to put makeup on while listening to it, and I could not stop fucking up. I had to keep adding more eyeshadow. You need to listen to it. It's called Okay, But What If?
I think they're finally on iTunes.
Yes, and it's my two, like, oh my god, I love them so much, and I'm so happy they made a podcast, and it's great. So please listen to that. If you just like us, you'll like them a lot more.
One day there will be the
Coffee with Obwe.
Coffee with Obwe. Like,
And,
that
we'll
will
do a
happen.
collab.
Nick and Ava, if you hear this,
How
Coffee with
lit
Obwe.
will that be? That
would
would be amazing.
So awesome.
So, thank you for sitting down and having a cup of politics with us.
What if we did roommate coffee with Obwe? Like,
Oh my god, that's like the
pod,
sweet life of Raven Cody. Like, Hannah Montana's sweet neutron.
I really hope that there's a lot of people that stick around, like, that aren't binchos, that stick around after the binchos, because I feel like this is where some of our prime content is.
No one's listening currently, and like that's why I feel like I can really just be fucked up at this point. I'm just like, everyone tuned out, and there's like 3 people still there, and they're like, yo, we're in on this.
Oh my god.
Packed, I mean.
It's like the people that know what the foliage joke is.
Topiary?
Topiaries.
Oh my god, do you
Jesus
even know what it
fucking-
is?
Do I even follow? Okay, I'm leaving. I'm being dragged off of this
I mean,
show.
the least you could do is not
Oh
fuck
my
that
god.
up.
Jesus.
Alright,
Ebb and flow.
ebb this. Bye.
Yeah, we'll shut up now.
Bye!
Bye.